Hello everyone, good evening. It's Monday and I will be sharing today my story based on my blood test results. I will share why, I will share my past, I will share my today, and I hope I will inspire someone, because I will be honest with you guys, if you are a body, a living body, it doesn't matter if you are a man or a woman, you will find something for yourself today for sure. I will be probably more directed to women because I am one of you ladies, but if you are a living person and you are struggling with anything health related or weight, which I typically find people with weight related problems, you will find something for yourself, for one or the other or both. Before I got what I am today, I was tired, overweight, waking up tired from my bed, overnight barely sleeping during the day, losing energy after 2 hours of sleep, pretty much. So every morning before even day started, I was already tired, very tired on the afternoon, so catching a nap almost every day, and going to bed often before my kids. And before I started changing my life, before they become 10 and 6. So pretty young kiddos in the house, and I often was going to bed and telling them that I have to go to sleep because I'm so tired, and they will be okay if mama will be sleeping. And I will be honest with you, of course, world is not falling apart when you go to sleep and take a nap or go to sleep early on the evening. That's okay, but it shouldn't be happening every single night, most of the days, and you shouldn't be feeling this way, during the day. Maybe weather can hit you and you can feel like you need a nap because whatever rain is on the outside or too much sun, and that's okay. At least you know why. But the way I was living, overweight, tired, constipated all the time, like all the time over the week, okay? More than a week constipated. If I was going to the bathroom once in a week, that was a huge success. So I've been in the dark places with my health big time. But it was one day in my life, over 9 years ago, that I decided to change. It was time to change. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, simply said. And I found a way, which I completely didn't believe, didn't see it's gonna work for me, couldn't see it's gonna work for me. Maybe that's better to say. I just couldn't see how this possibly can help me. I had the hope, it was in me, but I just didn't see it's gonna be for me. And whoever I'm helping, these days and past 9 years, I hear the same stuff. People typically don't believe it's gonna help them. People losing hopes. I've been there. I hear you. I've been there. I know what you going through, and I can imagine how you feel or how hard it is to be there. So today, based on my blood test results, I want to tell you where you can be when you create a healthy lifestyle for yourself. The key is for yourself, because we are all different and we are all need different way of healthy living. There's no cookie cutter for all of us. There's no one cookie cutter that will cut you in a specific diet and it's gonna work for you and me. There's no way. We are all different, and we just need to figure it out. What are you struggling for? How to pretty much fix you, and what is gonna work for you in the long run. Because what I started 9 years ago It got me to the point that I was fixed. I had no idea how much though, but I was feeling amazing. And today I'm just holding into what works for me, and I have a confirmation that I've done a good job. So my confirmation is not only that I have tons of energy, that I'm regular, that I wake up energetic, that I sleep well overnight like a baby, that I get up before the alarm clock and I'm energized through the day, and I don't have any pains, any tiredness, any weight that is over my necessary weight needed. And it got me, I got myself fixed within, like, let's say 1.5, 2 years. Then some other stuff was fixing longer, like, I'll give you a specific example, cravings, sugar cravings. That stuff, I realized it's gone, and it's not just dragging me back again and back again. After about 6 years, I realized, oh my gosh, I don't have any cravings. Like, honest to goodness, I am not craving sweets, especially before my period. So ladies, I've been there, and I know how to fix it, and I know exactly how you can feel and how it's working on your body, or most likely like it's not working in your favor. And I exactly know how you can fix that problem and feel better and just don't have it anymore. So I never was tested properly. I don't know if you can relate with that. I was going to regular doctors all the time, and there was situations that I was just telling my doctor what I'm facing, what I'm fighting with, or what is the problem. I ended up sometimes into ER for different reasons. I had a couple surgeries for those painful reasons that could be fixed differently, but I didn't know better. And I listened to the doctors, and there were surgeries on tests or tests or different types of diagnosis run on me. They shouldn't. They never shouldn't be run. They should be completely different stuff done. I know that today, and why I know it, because number one, I fixed my body holistically. That's one. It got me very much interested into my body. It put heavy interest on my health. Like, I was digging into me deeper and deeper while helping a lot of other people. So, experience going through me and experience going through many, many people that I was helping getting healthy, losing weight, gaining weight, depends, women and men. I was just seeing that these problems are just piling up and repeating themselves. It wasn't just me. It was many others that had the same or more or similar, like me, problems. And that's why I became a certified health coach. I wanted to learn more. I wanted to see where I supposed to be going and checking how I supposed to be helping people. What is the direction? So I wanted to learn overall knowledge, and I wanted to learn about gut health and hormones. Because in my opinion that I was going through myself, I knew that number one, everything starts in the gut. That's one. Second thing, we have tons of hormonal problems, tons of them. And weight cannot be disconnected from these two. So weight management, so many balloons. Congratulations to me. That was really cool. So weight management as well as hormones and gut health is just connected. You cannot disconnect it. It goes hand by hand, one after another, one before another. And if one is running not well, both of two others will be just running not well. So after becoming a health coach, I found for myself, and took me a while, it's not easy, so if you're looking for, I can help you, because I was digging, I was searching, I was taking functional medicine, different types of tests. I learned about my body, a lot of stuff that I had no idea. That's the thing, that I know I wasn't ever tested properly. So I found about my body so many different stuff that I will share one that was the biggest surprise and biggest reveal off of my past. Because when I learned about it, I just realized why I was feeling this way 9, 12 years ago. Just exactly, it just revealed all of the problems in a one word. So I found a functional medicine place that I can test my body, that I can check how is my health doing. And I can tell you one thing, health is number one, weight is number two. If you are starting with losing weight and you are not caring for your health, the weight will not stick with you. It will be all the time coming back up and the problem will be showing up back again. But if you take care of your health, and that will be number one for you, weight will take care of its own. Weight will take care of itself. And when you take care of your body to be healthy, weight will never come back. Weight will be the way it's supposed to be, in the best possible number if you like to check it in numbers. And taking care of your health will just keep everything, all of your weight, in the place that it's supposed to be. And I have that experience not only in my body, but in many other people that I'm helping. As soon as they forget about the healthy lifestyle, as soon as they forget about taking care of their health, the weight is picking up. So if you want to stay, with the same weight you got for at some point, you gotta take care of your health, and the rest will be with you forever. Health is number one. So let me surprise you with a couple things about blood testing, because whenever someone is sharing with me whatever they are fighting, whatever they are struggling with, whatever the problem they have in a body, typically there is some kind of test that are never run. They have no idea if this is even supposed to be tested. So with functional medicine, I'm not saying main and first, but typically number one that is tested is blood glucose. And not only the glucose on its own, you will have tested hemoglobin A1C, and you will have tested insulin. There's a couple more, but I will just mention about these two are very important. If you don't have them on a test, ask for them. If you don't have them and your doctor is not just telling you, you don't need it, you don't need to know that stuff, that's not necessary, change the doctor, because that's not true. And if you decide to just not go to the regular doctor, but functional medicine doctor, message me. I will let you know where I go. I already tested over there 3 times, and I'm just getting better, because even though I do the best I can for my body, they still help me to do better, and it's important. So blood glucose, it's important to test, and not only the glucose, the fasting glucose, or your, sugar on different times. That's not important. Important is hemoglobin A1C and insulin. If you don't know those 2 markers, then it's really, really not a fully tested body. Kidneys are tested as some second point. It's really important organs. It's really important to cleanse your body, and they're supposed to be working on a tiptoe, even though they are not number one, because number one is your colon, you're pooping, you're being regular or not, that's number one. But they're supposed to be working in a tiptoe, scale, and they are very widely tested by functional medicine doctors. The third one is the electrolytes are tested. And I often, when I talk to people and I want to check with them how they are standing with like sodium, potassium, that's all they know. But if you go to magnesium, calcium, or zinc, or any more other minerals, they have no idea. So that stuff is very important to test. So metabolic health is then, and then enzymes. Enzymes are important, period, and done. Like, you may be taking a lot of minerals and vitamins. You might be eating pretty well, which I wasn't, just to be honest with you. You will have still trouble to break down the food in your stomach, and that's digestion, that needed enzymes, and then to absorb in your small intestinal, and then of course the big one, the colon, will be cleansing all of that stuff. So enzymes are very important to be tested. Then protein. Okay, I'm getting into, over 50 age, and this is so important, ladies, because we eat. I was eating through the day all the time, but honestly speaking, I didn't eat at all. That was snacking, that was going for whatever cravings I had. They were snacking again and cravings, but there was no specific 3 times a day, very good and healthy meal that was on a plate that will bring protein into my body. And this is very important. So that was one part that I'm really glad and happy they are checking, because I'm getting better on putting more protein into my body. Minerals that I mentioned already within electrolytes, because electrolytes are minerals, and there are some more, like I mentioned, that typically people are not getting tests. Liver tests. So that liver and GB testing is really important in order to see where are your markers, and typical doctor will check them. I'm not sure if they will be checked, all of them, because I never have checked them. So it was shocking to me how many tests I was doing. But next one is iron. Iron markers are really important, especially for us ladies, but of course men are supposed to be checking that one too. So your iron, your ferritin, all of that stuff supposed to be on a very good and healthy levels for many reasons. We may think we are anemic, but we are having amazing iron. We may think we are tired or sluggish, but that could be really good. Or we are checking maybe B12, not checking iron, and we are simply tired. We have no idea why. So iron markers are very important. Then lipids. And let me hang up here for a second, because doctors will hang up on this one heavily. And this one is very, very little of truth what they will tell you. So if you have cholesterol leveled up, whatever cholesterol, LDL, HDL, whatever that is leveled up, this is a temperature of your body. It's just saying that you have some kind of inflammation in your body going. You have some kind of fight in your body going, and you're like, let's say you have a flu, temperature will grow up. If you have some kind of inflammation, your cholesterol will go up. And it doesn't mean you have to go on any kind of cholesterol medications. It means that will be good to find what is the inflammation, where it is, what is the CRP, what is the number for CRP marker, what are the other tests, so we can see where are you lacking, and that's possibly that it's cholesterol is trying to fix it. But also with cholesterol, it's really important to find the ratios. So if you can have LDL to HDL proper ratio, it's all fine. Doesn't matter what they are doing on single places. If you have triglyceride with HDL and cholesterol with HDL ratios proper, you're fine. Don't stress about the single cholesterol, the total cholesterol, LDLs, HDLs, because those are working in your favor. They are doing something for you, and they have a reason. So you shouldn't be taking any medications in order to lower them down, because it's like taking an Advil for a temperature that is going because of your fever, because of your flu. So don't hang up on a medication because of just one single information on a cholesterol without checking your ratios and checking where could be the inflammation going on. So lipid panel is important, but it's supposed to be checked on a broader, wider scope. And the one thing that I will move now is thyroid. This is the one that was completely shocking to me, that I learned last year in October that I have a Hashimoto. And that was the eureka reveal for me, because being tired, losing hair, being constipated, that I didn't sleep overnight, I woke up tired. I mean, all of those symptoms that I had were very much related to my Hashimoto that I had no idea I have. And that was when I started to fix my body. I was 38. And before my 38th birthday, there was many times, many situations, many occasions that I was talking with my doctor to please check my thyroid, please check my hormones, whatever that need to be checked, because I had no idea. Today I know, and if I knew better, I will do better, but I didn't know. I had no idea. So I was getting answers like, you don't need to, you are too young, you're fine, we'll check something else, we'll check whatever. And at the end of the day, I don't even remember what was checked, and I still was tired and constipated. Nothing worked. Plus, I typically didn't get any answers. Like, I didn't get any ideas to what to do in order to fix. So I was helping myself holistically too, I'm not gonna lie, by going into pills, into some kind of herbs that were, I was hoping they will help me, but I didn't change anything in my lifestyle. I was still not drinking water, not eating well, and not knowing what I'm supposed to be working on. So when I learned that I have a Hashimoto, and that was in October last year, and it's showing up every 3 months, I'm testing myself, it's showing up. It's not easy to have that fixed, I'm not gonna lie. My functional medicine doctor, he is simply shocked, because my thyroid results are perfect. Like, I can read to you, or I can in private message share with you my screenshot for my thyroid, but my TSH, T4, T3, thyroglobulin, and ratio between T3 and T4 are just optimal. And let me just mention that optimal, not normal, because all the norms that doctors are giving you on the papers are very far away from the optimal range, and the difference is sometimes so big that when I see my results and I see what's a norm, it's shocking. It's like, it's shocking. It's sometimes I don't have words seeing those norms and knowing what is the optimal level, what is the level that it's healthy. So my Hashimoto number is huge. It's over 1,500. And even though this is so huge, I still have perfect thyroid and perfect results, because I don't take any medications. I never was, because I had no idea I needed. And I probably will never do, because the thing is, Hashimoto is the gut illness. It's not a thyroid problem. It's just the autoimmune disease that is created in your body, and it's waiting to be fired. Why and how? It's fired, but your unhealthy gut. But if you keep your gut healthy, if you have enzymes, if you have vitamins and minerals, if you're eating healthy and you're not destroying your gut, it's never going to be fired. So mine was working against me for sure, because I had all those symptoms that I can list for you, in the past 9-12 years ago, but I don't have it anymore. And my results are just perfect. I was, by the way, in this group, I posted it today, so you can take a look and you can see. I'm saying what the report is showing. So inflammation is another marker that is very important to check, and everything, if you will check your CRP, everything above 1 is bad. Don't allow the doctor tell you that 1 something or 2 something or whatever number you have is okay, because it's not. Everything above 1 is really bad, and going below 1 is your goal. That's the place you want to be. Then after that, really good are vitamins to be checked, and typically we don't have even the basics that is checked, which is A, D, E, K. Those are the basics. Will be very good to check B12 and folate. That's for women. So, but at the basic minimum, just go for A, D, E, K. That's a bottom minimum. But I will be honest with you and repeat myself at this time. Just check the B12 because it's really important. You could be running around and looking for the problems, and B12 is so common deficiency that it's shocking, but it is. Then you have some other hormones that are never checked, like insulin on the very beginning that I was sharing is a hormone that's supposed to be checked, and the cortisol is another one that is really, really important to be checked. And at the very end, on all of the tests that I was going through, we will have some red cells, white cells checked. So in a typical doctor's checkup, you will have that one at the beginning, which is not the most important part. This part will be good if everything that I mentioned is awesome. And this one, if you have it at the beginning and you see it in a proper level, it doesn't mean that anything else is awesome. So it's not the main picture of your body, is not the main information for your body. It's important to know where are your red and blood cells and what type of blood cells you have, because they are doing different things. They are helping your inflammation on a different problems, and it's good to know where you are, but it is not a main thing. And it doesn't mean if you have them okay, that the rest is okay, because that's not the truth. So going back to my story and going back to my results and summary, I want you to understand that health is number one. And if you are facing anything, you name it, and I will tell you if this is a health related problem. But if you are facing anything, it starts in your gut. It has heavy results on your overall feeling and your weight. It's very possible that it's connected with gut and connected with your hormones health, and these three cannot be disconnected. It's really impossible to have a healthy hormones and unhealthy gut, to have an unhealthy gut and healthy hormones, and to have healthy hormones and healthy gut and be overweight. That is almost impossible. So if you are facing any of these three, fixing all of them three simultaneously, it's the best way you can help yourself. And if you wanna check it with me, if you wanna ask me questions, or if you wanna have a talk on your personal problems, please PM me, DM me. I don't charge for consultation, conversation that I'm doing. I will never charge you for the talk that we can have and for the questions that you would love to ask me and I would love to answer. I know that I can help you if I know what it is that you are facing, struggling, or working with. I can tell you how I did it. I can tell you how I'm helping other people and how they are getting better with their results, because everything is very bio-individual. Everything is very specific for your body. You are coming with problems that are very much only yours, related only to your body, and looking for solutions just for you are very different from anybody else. But still, we are living on the same planet. We have similar stores, and we make choices and decisions. What are we gonna buy? What are we gonna eat? What are we gonna drink? And how are we gonna take care of our body in overall healthy lifestyle? So thank you so much for watching live. I'm so glad that I see a couple people connecting. If whenever you have any questions, you can message me whenever you want. And remember that I'm doing these lives in the closed group. And if you wanna comment at the bottom, what is your takeaway? Then you will be joining into the raffle for a raffle that I run at the end of the month. So see you at the raffle and see you tomorrow at another live. And have a good evening. Bye.